Hello, I am coming to you from my office. This is a poster of Mercury, and the Messenger mission, where they surveyed Mercury's surface and looked at its craters and found out that there's ice. There is ice on the planet that is closest to the sun, and that is astonishing to me. This, you can probably tell, is Saturn by its rings. And this is a poster of the universe in the radio spectrum, other than the bottom stuff. The bottom stuff is visible, that I got from my first visit to an observatory. It's the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in Green Bank, West Virginia, and that is the Green Bank Telescope. I figured I would bring you to my office, which you don't get to see very often, and show you my favorite things in my office. So this is going to be my favorite things video. You are welcome to do a favorite things video in the next video, but what I really need is I need a quote for my quote board chalk wall back home in my house. So think of one and have that in your next video. So, favorite things in my office. I heart science. And also, I heart astronomy, even more than I heart regular science. Next up, probably the next oldest thing in my office, is the Van Dragon. He doesn't have a name, and he's really more of a dinosaur than a dragon. I think somebody left him in the gift shop, maybe, with the little baby arms. And he was so sad, and they left it back there for a couple of months, like waiting for somebody to call and notice. And I was like, well, can I have it? And they're like, of course. So it traveled with me from my internship to my current employment, the Van Dragon, because he hangs out with me in the van. My Teach on Mars poster. If it were possible to teach on Mars, I would do it in a heartbeat. The next thing on the list is this circuit board right here. I went to a robot camp this summer, and so I supervised, but I also got to do everything. So all of this soldering work right here, that's all me. It's my first attempt, internet, so leave me alone. They go along with this robot hand, which honestly is 2 steps away from robot fists. Show me the program where you get to make robot fists, and I will probably sign up for that too. Last but not least, tapping into our crafty side here at the office is my Grumpy Cat. We have Grumpy Cat paper dolls and all these cutouts that you can put on. Mine has a crown because he's the king of the Grumpy Cats. So that's stuff in my office that I have. This is what I want to do one day. I just want you to know, person who is the first person who gets to educate people on the planet Mars, I want to be your friend, and I might not be alive, so I want you to go to my grave and tell me all sorts of things about it, except if you go to Mars, you're probably going to stay on Mars. Okay, new goal, get buried on Mars, so my ghost can haunt the people who get to do this, because I'd be about that. So I decided at the end of the last video that I'm not going to have a sign-off because I can't think of just one. So I'm going to steal other people's sign-offs until I have one down that I really like. So for the end of this video, sayonara, solid citizens, and I will see you on the 1st.